was that? Major Prasad? They got her? God damn it. Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriot.
Three, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my fault. And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours. If you insist. Thank you. It's been too long since I've dealt with my problems firsthand. I'd like to do the same to all the Dorseys. And maybe, with your help, in addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it. I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here. I'm on the horn. Not a chance.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
No sudden moves around the Patriarch. No sudden moves around the Patriarch.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. That all right with you? I'm still healing up. Go out and find your footing while I get back on. Oh man, more every day. This place is nice and all. Kinda majestic with all the mountains and wild weather, but we gotta finish up. Sorry. I just want to get this done and get back to him. Later!
Damn it. Yeah.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Most the Patriarch. Thank God they never got near him. He's the only thing keeping Colorado.
And sorry about these alarms. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off. How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules. Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but... let's talk after you... I can hardly hear myself think.
Alarm. Fire alarm warning to you in the Uber. This is a secure government facility. You commit trespassing against the authorization or you will be disqualified. Please hold accessing the door. Still accessing. Remain authorization provisionally accepted. Servitors will remain watchful on you.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course. But apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans. What? You think I want to kill my kids? I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. Do I make myself clear? You've already done the impossible by making it here. I trust you. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know? What do you want to know? Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of... Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire. Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks, and now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some Rangers as well. Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back, no, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed. And Denver's a death trap. Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected. She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out. You'd better. Anything else? Uh-huh. The last dregs of a treacherous family. Mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most. The last... Mistakes linger, Rangers. Possibly. But I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed. My staff and I coordinated the detail. Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. Good. What else do you need? Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me, and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do. That's what I like to hear. I expect great things from you, Rangers. All right, let's move out.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. What a good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce...
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for...
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out. If you want to chat, I'll be in the operations room getting...
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad? My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So pick recruits who are good at things your current team. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up. Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need, But if you meet any talented people in your now that we've got that sorted, now you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it. Perfect. That'll give you a chance to see if any of the junk around here is worth keeping. After that, you might want to give Sheriff Daisy a hand. If you impress her. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your
Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least until you find your feet. Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in. Great. Lead the way.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look. There you go. Anything else? I'll be here. Rangers, good to see you. I'll be here.
get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here. Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory. What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean bleach to get it ready for customers. Grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something. Or a handball court.
please, don't shoot. Who are you? You're not dressed like... I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people.
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them. We all farmed in the border country. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. Not in... The Patriarchs don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed. And more are always coming.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out. Oh, and, hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
I wish more folks were like you, Rangers.
You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you... Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computer. Oh, it's horrible. They were there when we arrived. Probably been rotting away for months. Yep, and those glassy eyes. Booby traps. One of my people disarmed and exploded. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing. Booby traps. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No. Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass. We first got into the base through... We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the... Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay. Sure was kind of you to let us stay.